Yeah. hmm there are certain, well, there are actually different kinds of reasons to kidnap children. Yes. Let's say that you did know that I was wealthy. Right. And it could be the inheritances of my great grandparents, Elmer and Berna. Yes. Or my grandfather, Edward, or my grandfather, Charles Condit or Eunice Condit. Yes. Could be Raymond Arthur Arp, or there could be a multitude of reasons that I don't know my actual net worth. Yes. Or maybe I'm powerful. Yeah. Maybe the United States Treasury didn't want me. Yes. To have any say about how they spend the taxation of the nation. And the thought was, well, we're gonna continue to misprison all this felony because we just don't want him to have his money. Yeah. It could be my mind, the intellectual property that I've documented. The upside down windmill on a heat pump, approximately 10, could be 11 years ago. Yes. Where I told my wife about it, and it was during that time when gas prices were very high and we had a suburban while living in Vancouver. Yes. Probably 2008, 2009, about 10 years ago. Yeah. Or maybe it was that I have a certain kind of anointing that you don't like. Yes. I'm a revivalist and I want to see 1 billion individuals saved and going to heaven and spending the rest of eternity there. Yes. But this idea of intentionally paying for shows because billionaires, well, they had to pay the payroll, and my relatives are all bribed into thinking that we can take his sons, we can kidnap them, yes, because he's a high net worth individual. Yes. I actually am missing some inheritances. Or it could be my genius. Yes. The whole idea of desalinating water, making electricity. Yes. All the various innovations that I have documented in my intellectual property YouTube videos. Now, I realize YouTube, I might as well just say it, that I looked through the new requirements for being able to post videos. Yes. They are appropriate for those over the age of 13. Yes. Uh-huh. Sometimes I say shit. Yes. Human nutrient. But there are some concerns about the way that you worded the new requirements. See, I went through one of the channels and it does say, well, these are appropriate for children over the age of 13. In fact, any child could actually watch it. There's nothing profane or pornographic in the actual videos themselves. Right. But I'm not making the videos for children. That's the whole point of the new terms of agreement. Right. These videos are not necessarily being made for children. Yes. But they're appropriate. They're PG 13. Yes. For any child over the age of 13. The problem is when you say these are not being made for children, but they shouldn't be. Age classified. Right. You don't have to be over the age of 18 to watch them. You might want to look through your actual wording and the various, the different options available to the individual. Because it's actually worded that if you say that they're not made for children under the age of 13, yes, they need to be age classified. It's kind of like YouTube is trying to hedge themselves from lawsuits because of the individuals taking responsibility for their individual channels. Yeah. And they don't want to be sued by any parents that would say, well, these videos were made for children and they're not child appropriate. So when you look through the new terms and agreements that have to be filled out by December 10th of 2019, yes, I intentionally did read the new obligations, and they're not age restricted for those that or are over the age of 18. Yeah, there's really no explicit content. Yeah, though it does talk about sex. Yes, it's they don't need to be age restricted for those over the age of 13. Yeah. Now, let's say you went through the YouTube channels. Pooch, everybody's got to fill this out. I'm not anybody special. Yes. They had to make these changes so as to comply with the laws that people should not be making videos for children. Yes. that in any way corrupt the morality or the thoughts or the ideologies of children under the age of 13. Right, right. So if you could reword right now, um, when saying these videos are not being made for children, they're not specifically being made for children. Yeah, they are age appropriate for whomever wants to watch them, but they're being made for adults. Yes, that 13 to 18-year olds they could watch them. Yes, I want to make sure that you're not intentionally trying to make every video age restricted for those over the age of 18, because it looks like that's what you're trying to do. See, I'm not making the videos for children, right? But they are appropriate, yes. But they're not being made for age restricted. Could you get me all the age restricted videos? It looks like YouTube, yes, is wanting to limit their liability as a corporation because of how, yes, they